same as it is every day.
What is
Country
it?
fried steak, followed by my chocolate salted balls.
Oh,
We
nice.
stuck in this cafeteria they call the industry, serving up the same damn thing.
I bet y'all never thought it would happen, huh?
You are now tuned in to FM and Gin. We ain't never eating at the cafeteria again. You swear you hot, I done rock greater spots since the days of fish sticks and tater tots. 4 MCs with cocky flows.
All your other rappers sounding like
Sloppy Joe.
You know, Rocawear, here's the thing about Rocawear. It's actually cheaper than Unforgivable when you look at a lot of places. And one of the good things I like about Rocawear personally is the dry down is heavenly. Like the wood, the timber wood and the amber and the musk really make this a very masculine edged fragrance. A lot of women love this scent. You know, you just gotta give it a good hour to 2 to dry down. Because it has kind of weird stuff in the opening and the middle notes. But when you give it a chance, it actually works well. Now, on the other hand, with like Unforgivable, it has a nice open, fresh blast, but, you know, the freshness and, like, the rum and the ocean breezes and the citrus and the aromatic stuff like basil are short-living. And it doesn't have as much lasting power, so it's more of a top scent. If you like a fresh blast, then you might like that scent. But if you want to dry down, like, longevity, I personally would not advise that, just because I think they could be making it stronger. Now, what you got to consider with the price of the cologne, I've heard this is copied by Milsom Imperial, but you know, for the price and the quality of the fragrance, more expensive brands are always going to use more essential oils. They're going to have better notes, and they're going to have much more successful perfumiers that have made this stuff, that have perfected it a lot more so. Even if you have a cheaper product, the more expensive ones are always going to smell better, just about all the time. Especially like with the Bond and all the Creeds, those are classic scents, and you can't really copy that for very cheap and make it the same quality as the original one. You're always going to have, anybody who can afford the Creed is always going to be wearing the Creed.